Um, it's always bad to lose on penalties, man. It's the worst way to lose, you know. Um, and guys, I see you in there, bro. Don't worry, guys. I'll bring you in, but I've got to go on a just a little mini rant here and so forth. You know, I'm one of those guys that always says that a team, whoever wins deserves to win. Whoever wins deserves to win. So if you won the game, you deserve to win. So it's like, oh, we deserved to win, or we didn't deserve to lose. Chelsea didn't deserve to lose this game. And I was praying and I was hoping that somehow, some way, it wouldn't result in Chelsea losing this game. But I was fearful. I was fearful because the way the chance, because we're going to talk about the chances missed because there is a guy I need to talk about. Now, people will point to the Pulisic miss in the first half. That was a very bad miss. People will talk about the people will talk about the Kepa and him scared to go. Okay, it was a bad penalty by Kepa, real bad penalty, and he really should have saved that Konate one. Boom. But you see, I was told something. You know, and I got attacked because I didn't buy into the hype. Mason Mount, he's Chelsea's best player. You keep telling me he's Chelsea's best player. Oh yeah, he's won a Champions League. You know, he had an assist in the UCL final. I was like, okay. And I kept saying to guys that he's effective, but he isn't as good as you think he is. Make no mistake, Mason Mount lost Chelsea this game. Plain and simple. No ifs, no buts. Mount lost Chelsea this game. Because you cannot miss two clear-cut golden chances in a cup final. Do it in a league game. Do it against Burnley. You can't do that in a cup final. You're Class A. You're in Siberia. You've been inducted. He's a bum. Because my thing for Mount is that you can't create, you can't play make, you can't dribble, you know, you can't do any of these things. So what is your contribution towards this team apart from being English? Apart from being English and living off of Queen Lizzie tax, what the bloody hell do you contribute to this team? I'm sorry, you stupid, dim-witted, thick-headed Chelsea loyalists who don't think. I told you, there are fanboys and there are real fans. The real fans don't, man, this guy's mid. He's mid. He ain't great, he's overrated. He's okay, he can be FX, but he's mid. Fanboys, because he's English and because he's in the front of Chelsea, make us say, oh my god, he's amazing, he's good. No, I always knew this guy was freaking mid. Saka is better than him. Smith Rowe is better than him. These guys are better than him. Because put the misses away. Those are bad misses. And those misses cost Chelsea the game. What the hell does this guy do? What do you do to help contribute towards this freaking team? Liverpool were there for the taking. Now, shout out to your boy Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz had a very good game. Luis Diaz had a very, very good game, man. So, I'm not going to front. Because your boy Luis Diaz, he had a very, very good game. A very, very good game. And he was a serious problem. He was a serious problem for Chelsea, specifically for Chalobah. Like, those one v one things, he was a serious issue. And because I knew where this was going. I knew where this was freaking going because, bro, guys, Chelsea played supremely well. But do you know what also harmed me? The moment Lukaku and Werner came on, even though I thought Lukaku actually did much better than he normally does, the moment Lukaku and Werner came on and Havertz went out to water, I was like, okay, Chelsea are now done. But they still had chances. I want to just talk about, because, you know, we'll talk about it, but I want to just bring up this image. Because this is really on Mount. But I want to just bring up this image here. I need someone just to explain this to me. I need someone to explain to me how this is offside. I just need someone to please explain to me how Lukaku has a unfair advantage on the last defender, because these offside calls make no sense. I need somebody to please because do you know how annoying it is where you get excited, you have that elation, and bro, you say, I just like, whoa, and then VAR calls it off. Okay, it's bad. But then when you now look at the call, I'm like, guys, I'm sorry. How is this offside? How is Lukaku gaining an unfair advantage on the last defender? Because we have to go back to what is the spirit of the offside rule. The spirit of the offside rule is you're getting an unfair goal scoring advantage on the last man. He doesn't have an unfair goal scoring advantage. I don't want to say people are paid or so forth, but has there been a concerted effort to make Chelsea lose this game? I don't know. But look, let me rule through. Liverpool had their chances, and bro, because this was a great game. It's horrible to lose. Losing is horrible. Okay, losing is horrible, and it makes it even worse when you lose on penalties. It makes it even worse when you lose on penalties, man. But my thing here is, the game was there for the taking. The game was there for the taking, and you see, look, those were great penalties. Those are all really, really, really good penalties. But I think it's truly turned during the Konate one, because that Konate penalty, it wasn't a great penalty, and and Kepa knew that he could have saved it. So when he didn't save that, because that could have been key. That could have been key in the 2020. So when he didn't save that, was like boom. But because penalties is a gamble. Like, for me, there's not much to really analyze with penalties. There's not really much to analyze with penalties. But although it was interesting, Van Dijk's penalty where you saw Kepa go all the way to his right. But this is, I mean, because it's one thing if I didn't expect Chelsea to play that well, and I didn't expect Chelsea to cause Liverpool those many issues. So it makes it was like if Liverpool outplayed Chelsea and Chelsea were really put under the pressure for the multitude of the game, I'm like, boom. But this was a great game because Liverpool had the chances, Chelsea had the chance, but like Liverpool fans will even have to agree. The 3 chances that Chelsea had, those were clear goal scoring up. Like the only clear-cut chance that Liverpool had, as in that was a goal that Chelsea, was the Mane one with the double save on Mendy, which was freaking insane. Like, but bro, Chelsea had chances where they could literally sniff and smell the breath of the keeper. That's how good how good this freaking chances were. But I have to circle back to Mount, because I want to now know what the Mount's apologists will now say, because he cost Chelsea the game, hands down. It's one thing missing one great chance. It's another thing missing 2 great chances where you are 1v1. You can put the ball either side of the keeper and it's in, and you messed up. And I think even what is so aggravating is Chelsea, they played well. And I know that, like, Liverpool, they're a quality team, because even to the side, like Luis Diaz, man, that's a player right there. Luis Diaz is a player right there. Because the key thing for Chelsea, and I'm sure we'll get to it when bringing Liverpool fans, was Thiago going down. Thiago going down was a huge plus for Chelsea. Because if Thiago plays, Liverpool have way more possession and Liverpool control the game a lot more. Liverpool lost control of the game because when you lose a player just before kickoff, it messes your whole plan. Because Liverpool must have been planning for several days with Thiago in that midfield. So once the guy now goes away just before kickoff, it just unbalances the whole team. So Chelsea had to take advantage of Thiago not being in that midfield. And it is so aggravating because the chances were there. The chances were there, man. But because it's weird though, like as much as you want a game to be finished in regulation or so forth, I think penalties made sense because it was a great game. It was a great game. Like there wasn't one team that was fully better than the other, because Liverpool had a really good spell. Chelsea had a really good spell. Liverpool had really good chances. Bro, without Mendy... now, let me be fair. Without Mendy, Liverpool will win the game. Hands down. Without Mendy, Liverpool win the game because Mendy kept Chelsea in that game. 100%. Because some of the saves that Mendy made, these are match-saving saves. And I think he proved why he is amongst the best keepers in the world. So you put him and Courtois like 1A, 1B. Because without Mendy, Liverpool don't win. Liverpool probably win the game. So, but look, it is what it is. Because, let me circle back. You know how I said about Chelsea didn't deserve to lose? But it seems that Chelsea didn't deserve to win. So it's a double flex. So at one point, how well Chelsea played, Havertz was freaking money. Havertz was one of the best players on that pitch. And Havertz in this role is superb. So I feel sorry for Lukaku because Havertz looks great in this role. But despite all that, Chelsea did deserve to lose because if you're going to miss 3 quality chances, not just half chances, if you're going to miss 3 quality chances in a cup final, you don't deserve to win. You get maybe 1 or 2 chances. You get maybe 1 or 2 quality chances in a final. 3? And you miss all 3, you don't deserve to win. But again, let me be fully clear here before I bring the guys. Let me be fully clear here. Congrats to Liverpool. 1 trophy down, 3 to go. It is what it is. Shout out to your boy Keller here for having the bottle to take that penalty. Kepa, it is what it is. The ball is now arriving on crypto right now. So yeah, Liverpool won. And I have to say, they deserve to win because they got it done. They got it done, they deserve to win. So shout out to Liverpool. But let me be fully clear here. Mount cost Chelsea the freaking game. And I need people to realize that. Nobody's getting coddled. Nobody's getting protected here. We're keeping the same energy. So as much as you want to insult Lukaku, insult Werner, or so forth, Mount, this is on you. You are to blame for Chelsea losing this game because you screwed up 2 of those freaking chances, man. Hassan, talk to me, man. Hassan, talk to me, bro. Hassan, talk to me.
Get in there, man. Get in there, bro. Come, Carabao Cup winners. Come on, biggest trophy in the world, bro. Come on, man. Carabao Cup.
Don't do that. Hassan, don't do that.
Bro, shout out to Kepa, bro. Man took a goal kick. Shout out to Kepa. Man took a goal kick in the last quarter. But man, my heart that game hit that's not good for my heart, bro. That game, bro, it was a very, very tight game.
No, it was a very good game. It was a very entertaining game.
I was shitting my pants, bro. Chelsea, I just realized Chelsea are not a good matchup for us. The back 3 tax is not a good matchup for us.
Chelsea caused Liverpool issues, man. They caused them issues. No, but Hassan, be fair here, man. You got away with we look at the chances that Chelsea had and they messed up.
Bro, listen. Mount, you're lucky you're in England, bro. You're lucky you're in Queen's League's backyard because you got places to hide. But Mount, Pulisic, I think missed the chance, was it? Oh, bro.
Yeah. The
Lukaku almost scored as soon as he came on, a little flick. I mean, but bro, it's good. That don't matter. Chances does not matter. Mane, HH. You said LD was back. HH.
Okay, Hassan, be fair. Are you going to put that on Mane or an amazing save? You see, for me, when you look at the Mount thing, those are Mount and Pulisic. That's poor from you. For Mane, bro, that's an amazing save by Mendy. That's a great save.
Mendy's already on the floor after he just saved the shot already. Look at the next set, bro. Look at the picture again. The whole side of Mendy's open, bro. Why do you go to the only part he can save? But listen, Luis Diaz is that dude.
Yes, player. That guy's a player.
Klopp does it again, man. And listen, it's funny. The one time Klopp has a squad, he wins a domestic trophy. Pep. If Klopp had that squad, he's winning trophies already. But listen, it's a tight game. Chelsea are good, man. They're not a good matchup for us. The wing backs, the back three. Kante wasn't great in the game. Kovacic was.
No, but see, because I see. How much do you think losing Thiago before kickoff affected you?
Oh, bro, that was. I thought you guys were winning, when Thiago went injured. I was thinking a midfielder, Henderson, Fabinho, and Keita, which is not great. But you guys didn't dominate the midfield for some reason. I don't know. Kante and Kovacic they were decent in spells.
No. It's not about dominating the midfield. You didn't have as much possession or control as you would have with Thiago, which meant that Chelsea were able to have a lot more breakaways.
Oh, yeah, bro. But listen, it's shout out to Kelleher. Klopp, it's a big course to start him in the final. He made some great saves. But listen, one trophy down, more to go. A shout out to, I think all defenders of pitch are actually decent. Rudiger, Thiago Silva, bro. Thiago Silva
Yes,
at
huge.
37, bro.
Bro,
He was
that guy like it's like amazing.
yeah,
know,
but he's aging like fine wine, bro. He's aging like fine wine. I mean,
yeah.
Virgil was good. Konate when he came on, Matip was good. Listen, it is what it is. 11-10. That is that's just crazy, bro. But
I mean, it's that's just.
but you gotta love it because it's Chelsea, man. You gotta love it. But shout out to Kepa, man.
All right, man. Eric, man. Eric. I mean, what do you say?
Can you hear me? Okay.
Eric, yeah.
Perfectly,
I was very furious at times in this match. Okay, but hearing you say some things you just said, I didn't listen to the 10 minutes. I don't know what you call it. Excerpt that you did. I didn't listen to the full thing, but some of the things that I picked up on very quickly. You haven't dropped your Mason Mount's agenda, so that's disappointing.
Okay, so okay, Eric. Let me just simple question. Eric, it's a simple question. Did Mount miss 2 clear-cut chances in this game? Yes or no?
Okay, Mount could have had a hat trick in this game.
Yes.
Okay, he is probably most to blame.
Yes.
For us not winning, that's undeniable. You can't deny it. Okay,
Yeah.
Pulisic, shocking.
Yes.
He just maybe he didn't realize how much time he had.
Okay.
But for you to put Mason Mount in the same sentence as Smith Rowe and Bukayo Saka, that is unacceptable for me. Like
Mason Werner.
Those people shouldn't even be in any kind of conversation with Mount.
Eric, we have to agree to disagree I will not. We have to agree to disagree, and I just judge it based on the Iceland and what I view. Smith Rowe and Saka are better football players than Mason Mount.
I've got a question for you. Has Smith Rowe scored in a CL semi?
Smith Rowe hasn't missed 2 clear.
No, it's a simple yes or no question. Has Smith Rowe scored in a CL semi?
Eric, I don't care, bro.
Okay, that's enough. Has Saka scored in a CL semi? Has Saka assisted in a CL final?
But Eric,
it's a simple question. It's very simple.
Eric, Timo Werner has scored in a CL semi. Apparently,
yes, he has. He breaks it in the final, right?
No, hold on. Okay, so because Werner has scored in a Champions League semi, therefore Werner.
What did Werner do in the final?
Felix.
What did Werner do in the final? Exactly. Mount scored a CL winning assist. Yes or no? Got a weird CL winning assist.
How does that make him a better football player than Smith Rowe and Saka?
Because
yes, Mount has scored in the CL semi and has
I'm using your
how does that make him? Wait, Eric. The statement is Smith Rowe and Saka are better players than Mount. Now, Eric, last I checked, do Smith Rowe and Saka play with Kante? Do they play with Rudiger? Who is their manager? What have Arsenal done in the last few years? So, and Eric, if Mount was in Arsenal's team, is Mount even in a Champions League? So, Eric, you cannot say, has Mount? No. Mount was given the opportunity to score in those things because of Kante, because of Mendy, because of Rudiger, and so forth. So you have to give context.
No,
so
that's fair to give that context, but I'm just using your logic. By your logic, these players haven't done anything that Mount has done. Mount has achieved dud, right?
No, Eric. The statement again I made is I believe Smith Rowe and Thingy are better players.
Okay, so
that is something in a vacuum. That has nothing to do with what you've done in the CL semi, because Saka and Thingy have not even had the opportunity to be in the CL semi or final because the team they play for is trash, and the team that Mount plays for is a team known for winning trophies. So what are you saying?
Okay, what I'm saying is, how do you define footballer? Are you talking about decision making in the final third? Okay, Mount missed chances, therefore he was
in
bad,
sense of
right?
attacking player, decision making, your balance, your ball control, how you walk in tight spaces, and so forth. So these are the things: balance, dribbling,
but as far as I'm aware,
decision making, how you walk in tight spaces,
ball
control, first touch.
You're criticizing Mount because of the chances he missed. Unless I missed something, that's your main criticism. He missed chances. He should have helped us win the game. That's why you're saying that he's
Eric. The point I'm making is, what does this guy do on this freaking team?
You know what
because
he does.
My thing is that this guy can't create. He can't play make. He doesn't help to assist guys in making goals. And now you've now missed 2 clear, because at least score. then you
No,
can do
no,
something.
HH,
But
HH,
if
you're not
you can't
being,
put the ball in the net, what's use are you to
you're
this team
being, you're
apart from
being
just being
disingenuous.
the
Okay, wait,
mascot
HH.
and the face for this club because you're
How
English?
can you use one match to say all these things you're saying?
Eric,
Mount
it's
is
a no, Eric. It's like I'm building a picture, but this is like a nice this is an icing on the cake. Because bro, Eric, you know me. I've always said no, Mount is overrated. It's you guys who overrate. I say no, this guy's
no. The
overrated.
problem
So
is
this
the
is just
problem
the
is
tip
that
of
you
the
have.
iceberg.
No, you're right. I have not said everything you said regarding this final alone is correct, but you can't use a final to tell me that Smith-Rowe is better than him. That doesn't make, for me, that is not a full, well-rounded argument to make. You can't say based on this one final, Mount should be in Class
Eric,
B,
no,
and
Eric.
Smith-Rowe is better
No.
than him.
My point is that this final and these two misses, it's in conjunction with what I've been saying about him all the way through. Because
Okay,
the whole
HH,
thing is, what do
you
you,
said
how do you,
what does
what
he
do you
do?
do to contribute? Because look, see, Eric, put it this way: if Mount played well and missed those chances, I wouldn't be saying these things.
Yeah.
But my thing is, what the hell did this guy do in this game apart from
In this
those
game,
two
fair
chances?
enough. In this game, in general, Mount is our top scorer. No, is that wrong? Mount is our top scorer. How many assists does
Is
anybody
that
else?
something to be proud of?
Mount is our top assister. Did you know that? Nobody else. So when you
Look
pick out
at
Mount
Eve's comment. Look at
and you
Eve.
want to, when you pick out Mount and you want to say that, what does he do? It seems like you just don't, you just have something against Mount, because who else is doing anything? Who has more assists than Mount this season? Who has more goals?
Okay, Eric.
Look,
Simple
Lukaku
question.
has more goals than him.
Eric, simple question: did Mount cost Chelsea the final? Yes or no?
Yes, and you should have left it there instead of trying to draw this huge.
No. Okay. But Eric, we're talking about Liverpool, Chelsea. Let's focus. So Mount cost Chelsea this final.
Yes,
Boom.
Mount
Let's
and
not talk about the
Pulisic.
game.
Mount and Pulisic cost Chelsea the final. Mount was probably Chelsea's worst player today. Fair enough. I can't argue with that. But it's a thing where if you don't take your chances, even the Liverpool fan was joking about it. He was saying Liverpool are going to win the game now because Chelsea have just missed all these chances. And it's just how it is. Sad, but it's the truth. That's just how it is. If you don't take your chance. And the saddest thing about it was, for me, Havertz was probably the player who was most likely to get a goal. But he was the one creating all the chances. So it's a thing where, do I trust Pulisic now to score a goal for us? Not really. I mean, he just came back into the team. He's probably not fully there, right? Mount, we know how he is sometimes in front of goal. He panics. If that was Havertz, that's a guaranteed goal because Havertz is composed, right? And for me, that is Mount's biggest weakness. He is not composed in front of goal. But did he have a bad game overall? I don't think he was bad. Maybe he was our worst midfielder, but the reason why he's our worst player is because he missed those decisive moments. But the whole point of mentioning the CL, I'm just trying to say he has done it before. He has turned up in the biggest moments for Chelsea. So I can't just use this one game in the League Cup final apparently nobody cares about the League Cup final, but it's so important to mention that Mount is Class B because he didn't turn up in this game, right? But I just wanted to, I'm not trying to defend him. I don't want to look like I'm just defending Mount because, he plays for Chelsea. But for me, yes, Mount is to blame. Fair enough. But I don't know why you want to mention. I mean, fair enough. Smith-Rowe, Saka, they're probably better than him overall. Maybe they don't get as many as stats. Okay, but then they can leave, right? They could. They don't have to be at Arsenal. Other players can pick them up. Before Mount was playing for Chelsea, he was playing for Derby County, right? He went to Vitesse. It's only because Lampard gave him a chance that he came to Chelsea. But that's it, man.
Abdullahi, thoughts on the game, bro?
It is tough to lose. See, it's understood the way we lose, but to lose against Liverpool, their fans is very, very annoying. Right now, they are the most annoying and the most disgusting fans ever in world football. So it's annoying to lose.
Support Chelsea, but okay.
It is. Relax. Let me finish. It's tough to lose. No, if you lose against them, I can take that. But Liverpool is tough. But HH, we need to have a serious conversation. HH, you need to create in that year for Mason Mount. I don't care goals and assists, HH. You don't miss those clear goals in the final. I don't want to hear Mason Mount does this, Mason Mount does that. Nope. It means people call Tuchel Liban today. Tuchel wasn't. This is not the blame on Tuchel Liban. It's not, because Tuchel put his team, the team out, go there and play football and win matches. Mason Mount, HH, Mason Mount missed a free post. We are beast Timo Werner that is suffering from the ancestor of Africa. What is Mason Mount suffering from? Is it Queen Elizabeth's ancestor? What is he suffering from? Because he missed a free post in the first half. I didn't get angry. But in the second half, Mason Mount missed one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He didn't even side foot it. He played it over. And when people talk, they kind of. I was looking at Eric was defending Mason Mount. I'm not going to defend him because that was a clear chance he missed. People start blaming Kepa. You can't blame Kepa on that. It's been our best goalkeeper in the penalty shootout. Why would I blame Kepa? When an attacker did not do his job, it falls on the goalkeeper. It falls on him. So both Mason and both Pulisic, I don't understand. And according to what I'm hearing now, ESPN said Lukaku's goal should have standed. There was a referee that was brought into ESPN. They said the goal should have standed. Lukaku goal should have standed. The Chelsea was robbed. I just read the ESPN.
I still don't understand.
Yeah, they
why
said
that
Van Dijk was keeping Lukaku's offside. He was keeping him on. So the goal should
It's
have standed.
offside, bro. It's offside. Come on, man.
No. I'm just looking at ESPN and there's a referee that was brought into the ESPN. And he said the goal should have stand because he said he doesn't know what the job of the VR is.
ESPN are losers.
It was a goal. But that was a goal. Van Dijk was the one keeping Lukaku on. It wasn't offside. It was one keep. And this happens a lot for Chelsea. Naby Keita should have been sent off in the second half. That is a clear red card.
I don't know how that was not a VAR because
that was a red card.
Review that.
No, they both came together with a high foot and he caught thing. But come on, man.
No.
Hassan, that stood in the groin.
Hassan, stop. I hate that point.
Go look back at the video. They're both coming with a high foot.
When you win matches, when you win matches, I'm gonna give you credit. But when you started winning and be conning, I hate that. That is stupidity and rubbish.
What, bro?
No.
It's a yellow card, not red.
I don't care. That is a red card because there's a VR. That's a red card. Naby Keita should have been sent off. That's a clear red card. No argument about it. You can't argue about that. Yes, you win. I'm gonna give you that. But to win, if you win Chelsea clear, I'm gonna come and say congratulations, you won. But to start conning your way, no.
Wait. I'm like, so just to again, what is the main takeaway from this? What is
my main takeaway was Edouard Mendy. I mean, that's it. Edouard Mendy and Carabao, those are the two players that kind of showed up how good they were. Mendy was. We should have lost 5-0 today, if not for Mendy.
Well, no. I'll say maybe 3-0. Like he made 3 saves, like match keeping saves. So without Mendy, we will lose for sure, 100%.
That was Edouard, but and also
because the funny thing here is that the Pulisic one, Kelleher didn't even have to move. And the 2 ones from Mount, it wasn't even on target.
The funny part, the Mount means the keeper did not move. He didn't. He didn't even get it on target. He didn't get it.
That was bad.
Kelleher didn't even have to make any saves.
Yeah.
So
it is what it is. Congratulations to Liverpool fans on winning the Carabao Cup. Congratulations, but it's a miss now that this is where the problem is. Thank God it's not Romelu Lukaku that missed.
Oh yeah. No. See, my thing is that I want to know people's reaction to this because again, we can talk about Mount overall and everything again, but for this game in particular, fair is fair. Mount, you are the main reason why Chelsea
that much. Yeah, that's it.
Like that shows it. Like those are. It's not a half chance. These are golden, clear chances.
And I noticed something too. I think if you want to be Liverpool, you have to go to the back thing because people talk about Chelsea not breaking down low block. Liverpool could not break down low block today. They were struggling. Despite all the Salah, Mane,
No. I disagree. They had many chances.
No. Our chances were clearer than Liverpool chances. They were clear.
Yeah, because we played on counter most of some of the game, but listen, we struggle against a back 3, but it's always we struggle against a back 3.
Let me take some jobs, and I want to come to Liverpool for everybody. Then Eddie. So Mr. Tibzo9 says Chelsea needed to win that final prior to penalties. Liverpool has too much football heritage, as he say, in the clutch. You see, for me, penalties it goes either way. But if we're going to be real, Kepa should have saved that Konate one, and he knows it. And I think Konate knew that he got away with that, but he should have saved that because you see, like he literally got a bit of a pamphlet and so for the ball. Penalties, it's a gamble. It's what it is. But I think, look, there were clear opportunities for Chelsea to win. and they just did not take them. So Chelsea only have themselves to blame. They have themselves to blame. Dieter Roxy, man, thank you for the dub, man. Tough break, Hostage FC. Congrats to Disney Merchants FC. You see, but you can't call Chelsea Hostage FC because Chelsea played well. I'm sorry, Chelsea played well. You can't call them Hostage at football. Casey, man, thank you for the dub, Casey. According to the rules, that's off, but Kepa should have been a red. That Kepa one should be reviewed. But see, here's the thing. My thing is, how does, let's say, because the only thing that was offset from Lukaku was his arm. How is Lukaku's arm an unfair advantage? Surely it should, because that's why I'm confused. I thought that the rule is any part of your foot or so forth that should be offside. So if you're saying that if my pinky is offside, I'm like, what do you want
to be fair, I think when he scored it was like last minutes of the match, or the match was almost over. So, bro, they weren't gonna let the goal stand either way. It was too late in the game. They wanted to go to penalties or extra time. So even if it's onside, bro, they're not letting that goal go in. They were not gonna let it go in.
Osasuna man says Mugabe pocketing Salah makes no sense. I'm confused. I wouldn't say he pocketed.
Rudy pocketed him. Not all of them. So
no. Like the back three thing is just something that is very, very hard to break down. And I think so. It's like no, don't say Alonso can't pocket anyone, bro. But I just think it's just a tough thing for people to break down. K Dog says, "Is Mendy that bad at penalties? If Kev, look, let's be fair here. 10 times out of 10, I would make the move that Thingy made, which is that last 2 penalty shootouts, Kepa has saved once specifically. So based on his record, bring him in. It is what it is. He's not always going to save the penalty all the time, but it is what it is. So K Dog again says, Mount the English Oscar. CFC fans told me. Please, man. DX fan, thank you for the dub. Is Kepa really a penalty specialist? Didn't save 11 pence. Look, it happens. It happens, you know. He should have saved the Konate one, man. He should have saved the Konate one, but it happens, bro. Casey, man, I told you we'll run the midfield. Created easy chances, but Mount is even more overrated. Liverpool's midfield is just horrendous, creating absolutely nothing. Now, here's the thing here. I'd have liked to see the game if Thiago played, the game doesn't go that way. Chelsea still get opportunities, but I think Chelsea had a little bit of an advantage when Thiago went off, bro. So I think Thiago not playing was the key thing. Dajo, I feel like Natso should focus more on Caliban. Oh, sorry, Natso, oh, jeez. Than Russia. Hashtag real, hashtag casualties. But Chelsea played well. I don't know what you say. Chelsea cannot be accused of anti-football. Chelsea played well. So you can't.
Now, one game doesn't change to Caliban, HH. One game doesn't change to Caliban football.
Relax, man. Relax. Zoltan TV says, HH, if I'm Mendy, I'm handing in a transfer request. The disrespect. Lampard's test tube baby Mount is a brick. Lukaku was onside. This is a disgrace. Again, hindsight is 2020. Kepa won Chelsea 2 penalty shootouts. One was in a final. For a guy who has saved, I think Kepa saved 3 or 4 penalties in a penalty shootout. For a guy that does that, you've got to go with it. It happens. But I still believe that Mendy is a better keeper than Kepa. Kepa is still a better penalty kick guy than Thingy. Bro, it happens. You will get one of those things where you just can't save the pen. It happens, guys. It's football, man. Come on. Half hoops, come on, football hot. Remember Villarreal win 11-10. Yeah. YSK, he reminded me of that, man. A comment says, shout out Eric, only guy spitting because of Mounts. Hearty Moment says, Salah, best player in the world. Laugh out loud. Neymar is clear. Look, yeah, Salah didn't have the greatest game, bro.
Well, what's Neymar doing right now? He's not doing nothing. So,
Casey man said, stats are misleading. Look where Mount's goals and assists comes from. Yeah, for me, I told you, see, I hate when people just use, oh, look at the assists and goals. Can I see these assists?
Yes, they came from crosses. I know.
Yeah,
but he still got them.
No, but my thing is that let's see these assists. Who are these assists against, and in which games are they at? For me, I always want to use the eye test. Don't show me a who scored Excel spreadsheet. Let me view the assists, because not all assists are the same, bro. They're not all the same. English Talents FC says, well said, Eric. Bodied the English Talents hater HR, man. Oh, on this, yeah, sorry, on this, yeah, I'll check. Yes, I will send you the link down, bro. Don't worry, I'll send you the link down on this. Don't worry. Coleman says, I love Mount, but you have to score, even if you just came back from injury. Sad man, he has to learn to get better, but some brick officials in this final. You can't blame that on injuries, bro. Like, injuries or not, you have to put away at least one of those chances. You just have to. And I would say English refereeing is the worst in the world. It's amongst the worst in the world. It's horrendous. English refereeing is horrendous. English Talents FC, thank you for the dub. Blame the English instead of invisible man Kepa. Guys, relax. It happens, bro. I'm not blaming Kepa for that loss. No. Liverpool, everybody, man. Talk to me about the game, bro. Talk to me.
Black, the quadruple is on, baby.
Ah.
The quadruple is on. Let me hear you say it.
No.
No, all jokes aside, watching that Chelsea team today make me wonder why they're not higher in the table. And I think all things point back to Lukaku. He should be the dude getting the goals for him. He should be the dude starting. There should never be a situation where Tuchel is thinking, I can't start Lukaku today, especially for a big game like this. So that's very telling. But let's stop with the excuse of some of the people that are saying refs and all that. I get it. It's hard to take the L. But this comes down to Liverpool got away with a win today. That's just what it is. I don't care what Liverpool fans say. Chelsea should have won this game in regulation. They didn't capitalize on their opportunities. That's how it goes. But it's not about refs. Let's not do that. Let's not do that today, guys. It's about taking your chances. They didn't do it. And also, at least 3 players in that penalty shootout kept shushing the crowd. That came back to haunt them. That's all I got to say, Black. Good to see you again.
What's it called? Eddie, talk to me, man.
Right. Oh, Chelsea
Be honest,
fans.
man.
Chelsea
Honesty is key.
fans.
Honesty is key.
You'll make me sick, bro. You'll make me sick. Now, first of all, for those calling to Chalaban and stuff, you're sick in the head. I don't know what you guys are watching. I think overall it was a good game. It was a good game. And what I hate is people watching the game and thinking, if I make 1 or 2 changes, I'm going to get exactly the same results. Because I kept seeing people talking about Lukaku and Werner coming into this game and how it will change all of a sudden. Did you see how much the intensity dropped when they came on?
Yeah.
I'm not saying Chelsea lost it because of them, but please, we're watching a fluid game in the first half. Don't tell me Lukaku and Werner were needed. And when you brought them on against tired defenses, they couldn't do nothing. But now let's get to the biggest one. Eric, please. Eric, can you tell me Mason Mount's best position?
Okay, so Mason Mount's best. Look, you need to allow me as well because I'm a bit emotional today. But
it's a simple question.
Okay, no, I'm asking.
Right back, left back, center back.
Okay. I think his best position is number 8.
Number 8. Okay,
yes.
Cool. So Mason Mount cannot displace Kante, Jorginho, or Kovacic from the 8. Get him out of the team, please. Just get him out, please. Don't see. I don't want to hear this excuse. He can't play the 10. He can't play that position. I'm sorry. What does this guy offer? Now, what does this guy offer? Can somebody please tell me what Mason Mount does? But
keep going.
I know what I get from Kante. I know what I get from Kante. I know what I get from Kovacic.
You see, because Eddie
Jorginho ain't the greatest, but I know what I get from Jorginho.
No, but Eddie, the key thing is this way. Eddie, the key thing here is that put the misses away. Let's say the misses didn't even happen.
What
did you do in the game?
Mm-hmm. Like, I do not understand how you Chelsea fans want to defend this guy.
No. I'm not defending him.
Right for him, bro. They think he's defending Lampard.
No. Don't misunderstand. Look, I'm defending based on what HH said. He said that Saka and Smith Rowe are better than him.
They're better, bro.
Saka
is so much better than Mount, man. Saka, bro. This guy is so
we can agree to
Cool. Let's go back to Eddie. Wait. Let Eddie land.
I've said this before. I don't know about Smith Rowe, but I'll take Saka. I don't care what anyone says. Saka over Mason Mount.
Hey, Elliot over Mount or no?
Sir?
Yes, Elliot over Mount as well. Mount is a defensive attacker, bro. This doesn't make sense. Who plays a player based on pressing, attacker? Bro? Who plays a player based on pressing? It doesn't make sense. This is all he plays for, bro. That's why Tuchel has him in a team to press, bro.
My thing is, every time I watch Mason Mount, man, I don't know what he does. Those 2 misses today, bruh. If that was Hudson-Odoi,
they would be cooking him.
If that was Hudson-Odoi,
it was that Lukaku. It was Lukaku.
If that was Lukaku,
that's my case.
If that was Havertz as well, bro.
So look, let's be fair here, man. Mason Mount cost us this thing. Let's not let Pulisic get away with murder as well. Pulisic missed some good chances in there. I don't think he had a great game as well. I'm surprised they weren't taken off at halftime. I would have made that a halftime sub, but they both cost Chelsea the game, unfortunately. I mean, how the Mount miss in the second half was even worse. Like, Kelleher gave up. Kelleher just went, pick your spot, and you put it to this. Oh man, like, yeah, that's the biggest thing today, unfortunately. Look, the penalties is penalties. I don't get why people are bringing up the sub. That was always going to happen. Kepa couldn't make a save. Now, the Konate one, if you watch it back, I think he second-guessed himself halfway through diving. He was going to reach out with the left hand, but then last minute decided to make a change, and that split second cost him the chance to save that. So there's not much he could have done there. But look, I think the last time I came on HH, I said sell Mason Mount for 30-40 mil. Whoever wants him can have him.
Oh, no, but Eddie. Eddie, that's not good. And see, this is the issue, because this is almost the issue that United have with Rashford. Is like particular players, they are just embedded in the team. And the biggest mistake Chelsea made was build up Mason Mount to be this. Oh, he's English, and therefore he's like the heart and soul of the club. That's the issue. I told you, I live near the Chelsea megastore. When you go to the Chelsea megastore, Mount is the first thing that you see before you enter the megastore. His shirt is the first thing you see. So it's very clear that's there. And my thing is that, why do that? See, do that if the guy is actually a generational.
You know the answer to that question. You know why they're doing it. But look, Mount is overrated, right? But are you saying he's not good enough to be in the squad? He should just be in the squad,
but he shouldn't be.
He can be in the squad.
He's useful to be in the squad. He can't be in the first team. He can't be.
Yeah, look.
If everybody is fit, he can't start.
Yeah, no. I mean, he's barely costing Chelsea, right, a lot of money. He came from the academy. Just keep him in the squad, right? Instead of selling him, we can sell other players.
Okay, let me come to Undisputed. I'll come to
actually, just before Undisputed, Mendy didn't deserve that loss today, man. I feel Mendy and Havertz did not deserve that loss today. I'm sorry. Like,
I agree.
Them two bowled out. It's just
Thiago
Silva too. I got just gotta get that in.
Yeah,
I think Undisputed, talk to me.
I think Mendy was phenomenal today. That save was peak Buffon-esque. I was sure I was already celebrating. I think in general we were probably the stronger team. Just, a bit more chances. We were dominated most of the game. You guys were really good on the counter though. But I'll take this trophy. Lukaku's armpit being offside. We've been screwed over by VAR so many times, so I don't really feel much there. But I think about Mount, right? This is quite interesting because I have a theory exactly why England is so overrated at World Cups and at Euros, right, when they get there. Because the Premier League has the most money. So generally speaking, you have really stacked squads and you have a lot of strong contenders in the Champions League. So when you see players like Mount, right, you see, they're a part of Chelsea. They play 40 games a season for Chelsea. Chelsea are European champions. Therefore, he must be good. But he's actually being carried by foreign players. So when you actually get to the World Cup and they don't have foreign players to carry them anymore, and he was crap at the Euros, by the way, completely useless at the Euros. Mm-hmm. You actually see a lot of these players like Mount, especially, and some of these other ones as well. I'm not gonna name, but they get exposed for how limited they actually are as players. As for the game as a whole, I mean, HH, by the way, can you please pull up that Lukaku back heel?
No,
bro.
Hell no.
Undisputed.
That was gonna be that, bro.
What I say to Undisputed is that, look, I'll give this. Luis Diaz is a player.
Mm-hmm. He's a player. I agree. He's quite special. And anyway, I think if we can just win one more trophy, it could be the CL or it could be the PL. I think Premier League. This could be a fantastic season. Fantastic. And it's much better than it looked back in November, December. But yeah, I'm quite positive. As for Chelsea, I think maybe you guys just need one real attacker, because you guys don't really have a world-class attacker.
No, we
Just
don't.
rely too much.
We just need goal scorers, man. We need goal scorers.
Yeah, no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
you
We
know,
need inside. We need inside forwards.
Yeah, but no, basically not like we need. Havertz is not a goal scorer. He does many things. He can score, he can create, he can pass. Like Havertz was amazing, but you can't rest your goal scoring on a guy like a Havertz. And the issue with Chelsea is there isn't this guy is a clinical goal scoring guy. There isn't. So
yeah, but I just say with Haaland in this team, you would have scored 2 or 3 easily today.
Yeah, but isn't Haaland the same as Lukaku though?
Yeah,
No, he's better.
He's more
I'm not saying- I'm not saying he's-
because
I know he's better than
this issue I had with Dan because Daniel said that if those chances had fallen to Lukaku or so, I'm like no.
I
If
don't think they
Lukaku
do.
played, Chelsea don't get those chances.
Yeah.
Chelsea got those chances because Havertz played the false 9 and created a lot of because Havertz's movements to everybody was pulling out Liverpool's players, so they didn't really know which man.
You can just sign a guy who's really good technically and has good movement, but is also a better finisher than your guys. You can just sign Dybala on a free. Dybala on a free.
Wait. Okay. Look, on this visit, are you getting the quadruple? Yes or no? Is this the first of the 4? Is this the first of the 4?
Okay, there's no way in hell we're winning the FA Cup. Jurgen Klopp would rather put out the women's team instead of actually playing any of our first team players and getting injured in that useless competition. So I think Premier League, no. Champions League, as I already said, I said in the last Hangout HH, this Champions League is in the bag. Like, I am so confident. There's nobody that can beat us in Europe. And you can clip this if you want, and I will look like a complete idiot, but I don't really care. I'm very sure this Champions League is in the bag.
Okay, so before I come, because Nisha's been waiting for us, so before I come to Nishu, then to Ralph, let me just hit this dub. So from Philip, thank you for the dub, Philip, man. HH, as far as I see it, Chelsea's offside was justified given how Liverpool's goal was unfairly ruled offside. James would not have reached Mane even if he was impeded by Virgil van Dijk. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. That was a rights call. When you look at it, that was a rights call. And somebody needs to I need someone just to sit me down like a 5-year-old child to explain exactly what is this offside rule, because it keeps on changing and it keeps on flip-flop, because I think there has to be a serious consensus as to what is a goal scoring opportunity, because if a guy's armpit being offside is not offside, that's stupid. That's stupid. You have to have some freaking leeway because then it's not football. The point of offside is you don't gain an unfair goal scoring advantage. So therefore, there has to really be the rule that fully exemplifies the spirit of the rule, which is that players don't have an unfair goal scoring advantage. My armpits being offside is not an unfair goal scoring advantage, which is stupid. Cobham, thank you for the job, Philip. It says, can we talk about Mane and Salah misses? I don't call those misses, bro. I say great saves. Great saves. Like, that Mendy double save was insane. One of the best saves.
Wait, what did Salah miss? I don't remember Salah.
Yeah, that's what I don't. Yeah,
Salah missed the whole game, bro.
Salah missed
the whole game.
Sorry, guys. He chipped Mendy, but then Thiago Silva cleared it from the line.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No. Come on. Are you going to compare? Are you going to compare that Salah thing where
he goes with the whole game? Salah goes with the whole game.
Because remember, Salah was at an angle, so he had to chip it and get the trajectory right, as opposed to Mount and Pulisic. You are right in front of goal. Pulisic and Mount were literally right in front of goal. You know, compared to where Salah was much further away. Come on, bro. Come on.
Bro, Salah missed the whole game. I forgot it was playing, man.
Oh. Well, that's what I said. Marcus Rashford, keep the head of yours. Rashford.
Kepa.
Look, Rashford, focus on actually doing well.
By the way, Rashford is another one, just like Mount, carried by foreign players.
But yes, what's it called? Casey, thanks. Verratti taught Rice a footballing lesson.
Remember that final? Bro, he cooked him.
Actually, no. To be honest, Rice was okay. He was very Brexit, but in his own Brexit way, he was actually okay.
Bro, if Chelsea buy this dude, yeah, I'm not supporting this club.
I'm
not supporting this club, man.
Nishu, talk to me. Nishu. Nishu.
All right, yeah. First of all, I just want to say that was a fantastic game. Like, even just as a neutral, if you were a neutral watching that, that was probably one of the best 0-0 games like I've ever seen. Just to throw that out there. Like, so many things happened during the match. Disallowed goals, offsides everywhere, the fouls, the refereeing. I mean, it had everything. It was very action packed. I would probably say Liverpool's man of the match for me was probably Mason Mount. He was just a fantastic player for Liverpool. There was one time in the first half where Havertz crossed the ball in the box, and Mount had this like incredible clearance. I mean, you should have seen it. It was just fantastic. So for me, Mason Mount was the man of the match. Yeah, I would say like Chelsea had like a lot of chances. It probably overshadowed like the chances that Chelsea missed probably overshadowed the disaster class by Salah and Mane. Because honestly, I thought Chelsea defensively wise, we did well to limit Mane and Salah, but Mane and Salah also didn't like really do much with the chances they had as well. I think Mount's misses, Pulisic's miss, sort of overshadowed that. Yeah, Tuchel coached like tactically wise, we had Liverpool down, man. Like I feel like we deserved to win that, but a lot of things happened that didn't go our way.
You have to take your chances, bro. You have to take your chances.
Yeah. I still don't know why Liverpool's goal was disallowed, though.
Interfering with play while it's offside. Interfering with play.
Was it offside? Yeah, I thought it was because it was a foul or something, but then they said it was offsides.
That was interfering with play. He was offside. That's why interfering with play apparently. Yeah.
I mean, even Chelsea's goal, the one Lukaku scored too. I don't know how that. I'm still confused about that. Yeah, it was a very eventful match. Like if there was a final to lose, it's probably this one. Even though I really wanted to like win this game just because it's a final and it's Liverpool. I mean, I wouldn't trade this for like the Champions League we just won and the Super Cup and the Club World Cup. Honestly,
did you say you just won?
Final, we won the Champions League.
You didn't just win. You said you just won. That was
the Champions League.
That was 2019. You didn't just win that.
He's a Chelsea fan, bro. He's a Chelsea fan.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're a Chelsea fan.
Yeah,
sorry.
Chelsea.
It's Chelsea. Was that Chelsea?
Yeah,
and I don't. Sorry, I didn't.
Atlanta United. Yeah. Those are my teams.
Okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't trade like any of those trophies for the League Cup. We'll be back as. I mean, it's just the attack. Like I even said this like before with the Club World Cup as well. Like this attack is just very poor. Like only Havertz is doing well. I don't know what happened to Ziyech. I think he was injured. But I thought he had recovered by the time that this match was supposed to be played. So I don't know why he didn't even feature. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
So before I come to Ralph to round us up, so from your boy Casey, who says Verratti will eat this Liverpool midfield. Kovacic tore them apart. It would be like Real versus Liverpool last season when the midfield just outpassed them. Now, keep in mind that Casey is a Barca fan, so I believe that 2019 game might still be within his PTSD. But my thing though is that even if all because you control the midfield doesn't mean that you win a game. A midfield just has to be functional, you know. And my thing of Liverpool know that look, as long as we get that thing to the front three, and the way that Luis, because that's the thing though. This is why Luis Diaz is so dangerous because Mane didn't have the greatest game. Salah had a quiet game, but Luis Diaz was very, very busy.
Yeah, it's the beauty of having a front three, man. It's the beauty. You can lock two guys up, one guy just shows up. So
yeah, so that's the thing. So because if you have three dudes, it's very unlikely where three dudes won't show up. So all you need is for one guy to show up, and that's it. Like Corbin Man says, conspiracy time. Chelsea was told to lose because of Ukraine, and it's causing more pressure on Cobham. No. See, that is what you call a conspiracy, bro. No. Cobham, no. That's a conspiracy. Ralph, round us off, man. Round us. Talk about. No, Ralph. Maybe are we wrong on Mount? Are we wrong about? Should we? Is Eric right that we're being a bit too harsh on Mount?
No, we're not, man. Like this guy gets babied by the whole fan base, man. It's time we like stop it, bro. He's 23 now, bro. He's not 19 no more, bro. I'm tired. Oh, bro, hate you. I'm in pain. This hurt me. I know it's just the it's the Mickey Mouse cut, but bro, this pains me. I hate those rats in Liverpool. Man. Oh, bro. Pulisic, well, we need new attackers. We need new attackers, bro.
We need a lot of new stuff. I mean, we need to ship off Alonso, but we need a lot.
You spent 100 mil on a guy. What are you talking about?
And HH, what did I deserve to watch Werner and Lukaku play for my club? What did I deserve? The least
Ralph,
technically gifted players in the world.
Ralph, it's
bro.
very simple. No, Ralph, the moment that Lukaku and Werner were coming on, I was like, oh yeah, Chelsea have lost this game.
Oh my god. It was the funniest thing. When I saw them come on, man, I was just like, dumber and dumber, bro.
The moment you saw Lukaku and Werner come, you're like, oh, phew. Bro, before they came on, that lineup was causing Liverpool issues. The moment Lukaku and Werner came, Chelsea have
I was smiling when I saw Werner on the touchdown, bro. I was smiling, bro.
Well, that guy
just,
bro.
Just to be a sole loser, right? I'm going to say this. When he went to penalties, I wasn't confident at all. First of all, Liverpool took the penalties first. And I think people know that. I don't know, we have an idea why, but when you take the penalties first, you tend to win. I think it's like 60-30 or 60-40, sorry. The team that takes the penalty first most of the time wins. Second thing is the penalties were taken at the Liverpool end of the stadium. So that's something else. And then obviously the referee decisions. So we'll just leave it there.
Okay, can I just say, like, Mendy is way more intimidating than Kepa to have a penalty against. I know Kepa's technically better. He has a better record. But Mendy's like Donnarumma. He looks so big that it just scares.
No.
Mendy's just not good at.
The thing is, Mendy doesn't get down quick enough in penalties.
Yeah, it's too big to get down, yeah.
Maybe see, like that. Unless you're weak-minded, it's fine. But Liverpool's penalty takers were, I think, especially their first 5 or 6 were so good that you being like penalties. It's a technical thing. It's not a size thing. It's a technical thing of just making an educated guess and your reflexes. So, right, Ralph, back to you, Ralph.
I thought Mendy and Havertz and Silva, they were good. I thought Alonso, Mugabe. I thought he was good. I thought he was good today, man. He knocked down the ghost Salah. Diaz, I'm jealous. He's got sauce. He's got sauce.
You see that little flick he done to Reece James? Come on, man.
That was wrong.
No, that was bad. That was bad, bro. That was bad.
Trent was alright, I guess. Bro. I just
it's an outlook, man. It's a tough loss, man.
I don't know where the team goes from here because look, Arsenal could go in front of us soon.
Oh God.
United, Ralph, relax.
No, bro.
Please.
And do you know what makes this worse? We've lost at Wembley 4 consecutive
It's
times.
It's bad. Shocking.
4, bro. It's bad.
Do you know
I want us to get knocked out the FA Cup ASAP, bro.
I think Chelsea gets to a final every season, literally every season, single season, and we only win like maybe less than half of the cup finals we get to. So, yeah,
guys, look, man. I mean, look. Let me finish it. Look again. Hassan undisputed. Congrats, well done. Warner down, 3 more to go. And all I can say to Chelsea peeps is, no. You know what? I want to end on a positive note because there's not so much negativity. I think Lukaku is now an impact sub, and until Chelsea gets a striker to play with Havertz, I think that Havertz has to now be the false 9 going forward, man. But yeah, man, Liverpool, man, look. Liverpool are not going to do the quadruple because if Liverpool do the quadruple, bro, man, then
wait, is United still the biggest?
I'm going to find another vocation, bro. So, guys, man,
Pep might retire.
I'll see you tonight on the 100. Peace out.
I think it's super.